and welcome back to the Niche Football Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Campbell, and today we have a very special episode. We are joined by Trina Davis. Hello, Trina.
Hello, thank you for having me.
No problem at all. So, Trina is a professional footballer, and Trina, the first thing I do like to ask my guests is, in your own words, who is Trina Davis? This doesn't have to be about football. This can just be who you are. A small introduction.
Wow, I've never been asked just that. Um, who am I? I'm just a happy little girl. I don't know. I'm living out my dreams as my little girl self who would be so happy. I don't know. When I was little, I always wanted to be a professional soccer player, and I never thought I would get this far. So I don't know who I really. I love soccer. I love cooking. I love traveling. So I love to
Maybe the
coach.
rest of that can be answered later on in your life, somewhere down the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
So let's start from the very beginning in your footballing career. How did you discover your love for the game?
Actually, my sister played first, and I'd always go to all her games. And whenever the ball went away, like when they kicked it out, I would go run and get it. And then one time, I was so fast. So my mom
Hmm.
said me, she's like, "Why don't you go into soccer?" And I was like, "Okay." So I started at rec, and I played rec for maybe 6 years, 7 years. We didn't have money to afford select or club.
Hmm.
Didn't really know much about it. And then um, I had a friend's dad he saw potential in me, and I would guest play with Rush on their tournaments. And starting from there, I fell in love with it. Every time I'm on the field, just running and scoring goals was just awesome. So much fun. I could forget about the whole world and just play.
So you started out pretty much idolizing your sister almost. You
Yeah,
grew up in America, although you are
yep,
Fijian international. And
yes,
what I've got is that you first joined the Washington Rush Soccer Club
yep.
before going on to representing Grambling State University. Uh, what I want to know is, were there early signs from when you was playing at this level that made you think perhaps I could have a career in this sport?
I think it was we had there was a Rush Fest. I think Rush Fest was in 2015, and I didn't have the money either we didn't have the money to afford to go, but one of my parents or one of my teammates, her dad paid for me to go, and our
Hmm.
coach, because and then it was like a big tournament that all Rush teams from all around the country go to. And from then I was selected to a Rush Select team. So the best players from each state make a team for Rush Select. And kind of then I kind of knew, wow, like I didn't think I was like that good
Hmm.
of a player or I would make it that far. And starting from then I knew I was like, I want to do this. I want to go far. I saw Abby Wambach playing all the time and I was like, oh, she's badass. I want to be just like her. Um, she didn't care if the ball's so high or if there's a player in front of her, if she gets hurt or if she fell down, like get right back up. So I really liked that. And I think I was probably like 15, or maybe 14. I started living with another family in Colorado. So during the
Okay.
summer, I lived with them. I played on Rush Selects team and Rush ECNL. And so it was beginning of so we do high school. I know it's different.
Yeah, so it's very different. What age is high school for you?
15. I started high school at 15.
Okay, so for UK listeners and maybe European listeners, that'll be year 10 for our lot.
Yeah. So then during the summer, lived with the family. And then every weekend, I flew out to Colorado and played on their ECNL team. And I know one year I won Homecoming Princess, and I was so excited. And I was asked if I could stay home that weekend. He said, nope, soccer is more important. You have to come do this. And so then I kind of knew I was like, this is my life. My mom never let me like go hang out at the
Hmm.
movies with all the friends or go hang out at other people's houses. I was soccer, soccer, soccer. But I loved it. I loved being able to be with my team all the time and like playing and scoring goals was just so fun and being fit. I think
Hmm.
I would get rewarded like after even track meets. My mom would have like a salad or a chicken rotisserie chicken or something like I'd get my favorite meal after I did well. So
She may have been pushing you towards it, but I think it turned out to be the correct decision in the end.
big time.
So,
I'm very grateful.
so as a player, I've seen online that you're often described as explosive, and you have mentioned that you were fast.
Yeah.
And I did need to check this fact with you because I came across an alleged fact, which I'd like to
hmm
see if it's clarified. Is it true that you broke the 100-meter dash as a freshman at Phil Chuck High School in Marysville, Washington?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember your time?
12.19.
And do you know what you beat? Is it close or did you
Uh,
wash blow
I
out
think
the water?
it was 12:38
Oh, so
is
pretty
what I
comprehensively in 100
yeah.
meters. Very quick
Yeah.
then. It has
Still hold it.
do you still hold it, do you? That's
Yep.
fantastic. It has translated over to your football. Seeing there's plenty of highlights if anyone wants to go and see Trina playing, well, mostly for Fiji on I found on YouTube. But the pace is definitely there and very explosive.
hmm
Moving forward, though, you found yourself at the start of 2021 signing your first professional contract. Now,
Yes.
this is very different to what most, I'd say, Americans, college or high school students come across. You signed for ASA Tel Aviv University in Israel. How did that
Yes.
happen?
So I was a redshirt freshman in college. I never got to play. I tore my ACL 2019. So it was about August. It was my 8 months post surgery, and my coach was trying to make me go into drills and try to like practice. And I was like, I'm not ready for that. My doctor gave me a 12 months till I'll be good. I want to follow that protocol. And he kind of like just pushed me. He kind of made me do like 400 push-ups, 400 sit-ups during practice, and
Wow.
I think mentally, yeah, I wasn't like, this isn't gonna help me.
Hmm.
He told me if I wait my 12 months, I'm never gonna play soccer again. And I kind of took that to heart a little bit. I was like, I don't really want to play for you. So actually, at semester, I went back home in Seattle. I found the best physical therapist. He trained me, and I worked with a personal trainer. And I knew I'm more than that. I was like, I can't stop here. I wanted to play in college. I love seeing like all the gear they get and all the videos, and I wish I could have, but I was offered. I signed. I had a coach, Christoph Gamel. He's the one who actually got me on the national team. He gave me an agent and said, "You have potential. I don't want you to stop." And he just gave me that Asa Tel Aviv offer, and I said, "I'm going to take it." I had everyone telling me no, even my parents. They said, "You're. I don't think you should go do it because it was like Israel is pretty far, and
It's a
I
big
haven't
life change moving
very
cross-continental.
yeah." But I'd say like since I was so young, I lived with many different people and traveled ever since I was 12
Hmm.
years old. I was like used to it a little bit. I was like, I can be away from my family for a little bit of time. Because I knew I wanted to make a difference in my life and kind of in soccer. So I signed it with a lot of people just telling me no. And I didn't even know I'd become the first Fijian woman pro soccer player.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
How did that feel? Becoming the first ever
surreal,
female pro for Fiji.
very surreal. Like, that was my dream come true. Honestly, it makes me emotional because it was a big deal. And I didn't think of that like while I was doing it. I just wanted to play football. I didn't want my injuries to define me.
Hmm.
I knew I was much more than that. So, like seeing when they post, I was in Israel and I saw them post it. I was like, no way, like really? Like it was really cool. And there, I didn't get the most minutes either playing, but I made a difference. I scored in the 90th minute in one of our matches to help us win that game.
Hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
Um, After your selection for the national team, do you feel like there was a bit of responsibility on your shoulders for example, the younger generation of Fijian footballers coming through? Because they've not had
Mm-hmm.
that many big professional role models. The men have had the likes of Roy Krishna, and the females have Trina Davis. So is it a lot of weight on your shoulders?
Not really. I know I want to give back more than what I'm
Mm,
doing right now. I want them to have more resources. Even as a national team, like my club team gets more things than our national team. So it's
mm,
like a little difficult. Um, I want to do more. I know I've had two injuries. I've had two knee surgeries. I've been down. I like even right now I don't have a club team. I've been kind of desperate. But I want to show like you got to keep going. Don't let it bring you down. Keep fighting for what you want. Yeah, it is a little bit of a big weight on my shoulders, but I love it. Like I love being able to I can do more with my life and I can help other people. I think that's a really big deal. And I've also I started my coaching license, so eventually I want to start a club in Fiji and help do camps or something for the
Mm.
youth over there, just so that they're given the same ways I was given playing.
Before we move on to more domestic and Fiji based, what I did want to ask you is how football compared in America as it did in Israel when you was out there. Before we move on, I'd like to see what your thoughts on that are.
It was more physical. My whole team spoke Hebrew and even my coach. So that was a little hard, but playing with my national team, most of my team speaks Fijian and
Mm.
some speak Hindi. So I know like language barrier was a little difficult, but I can handle it. I just asked the coach separately. I was like, what do you want me to do differently? What do you need me to do? Um, and then I think like it's every country is a little different. Playing like even Papua New Guinea, they all speak their language while they're playing their game. And same with our team. And it's a hard challenge, but I get to learn new things, so that's cool. It was it was fun. I liked playing in Israel. I did get stuck there during the war, so that's what ended my
Yes,
uh,
I did think what the situation would be there. Is that what ultimately ended your contract there then?
Yeah, I was at practice and there was five missiles one way, three the other, four another. I'm running for my life, hit under like a wooden stadium, and not even a stadium, just like chairs, like
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Pieces of the metal rockets were falling on the
Oh.
car. Dead bird fell in front of me. Yeah, I was stuck there for 11 days, trying to get out, which did see some things online say that didn't like my teammates or I didn't have a good ending, but I liked them a lot. Like they
Mm.
made me feel welcome. There were such good food options. It was a nice walk path from my apartment. I wish I could have finished my season out, but yeah, that's what sent me home.
Fond memories of the team, but perhaps yeah, safety and a future is probably a bit more important. Let's
Yeah, big
we'll
time.
agree on that. So you said you just left your last school. Was it FC Olympia? Your last.
No, that was my summer team.
Hmm.
So my last time I played with a team was July with my national team.
Okay.
So I came to the UK looking for a club or something because the window opened in January. So I've been
Yeah.
training, waiting from then. I signed with the agency in Hereford,
Yeah.
Jason. So I signed with them, and I thought I would get something. He told me to wait till the end of the month, uh, but nothing really worked out. So I came back home.
Is the dream to play in the UK
Yeah, heck yeah,
in the because
best soccer in the world, I'd
we've got the
say.
Women's Super League here and it's getting bigger and bigger, which is
Hmm.
great to see. So clubless, are you? So you say you're actively looking for a club. How are you training in the meantime? Is it by yourself or have you got an
Yeah,
establishment you can go to?
I had a trainer over there who was training me on the field, grass field, because I'll be playing on grass instead of
Hmm.
turf. But it was cold. It's so cold over there compared to like going to Fiji trying to
Yeah,
play. It'd be a little different.
yeah.
Um,
January over here isn't the warmest. I can assure you that.
it is too freezing there for me. But yeah, just myself, trying to stay motivated. We didn't do very well last July, so then I started coaching more. Um, and then I kind of got a little down on myself, not having a team and not knowing what's next or what's to come. If I was going to get called up for my national team again because I wasn't playing on a team,
Hmm.
it was a lot to take in. So I just had to find my motivation again and kind of get back into it.
We'll dive a little bit into your international career. So you qualified through your mother because you were born
That's,
in America,
yep.
am I right? And she was born in Lautoka.
Yes, in Fiji. Yeah.
Yes. Um, so how did you and your mother react when you received your first call up in 2018?
I, it's a crazy story. My coach, he's the one who reached out and asked me why I'm not playing on the national team, and
Mm.
I've honestly never heard of it, never seen it on TV, never seen nothing about it. Only been to Fiji a few times since then. Or yeah, before that, I think I was 10, and then I was like 8, and then I was 4 years old. So very young ages. I didn't get to
Mm.
experience much. Um, and then he got me in contact with Gamel, Christoph Gamel. He saw my film and wanted me to come right away. This was in August, and it was my senior year of high school. So I was kind of wanting to play my high school season more than the national team. I thought I was picked for the U16 team though. So
Yes, I've
it was,
got down that it was at 16 that you were called up. So there must have been
yeah.
some kind of miscommunication there.
Yeah, so I thought it was the U16 team. So I get there and I meet everybody, and she's like, "Hi, I'm 22, I'm 28." I was like, "Wait, I'm in the wrong place right now." And some of the times we had our phones taken away, like at night, so we could prepare for the tournament.
Hmm.
So I remember the next day texting my mom. I was like, "Mom, I'm on the senior national team. I'm not on the U16 team." And then I think right there it kind of hit us, was like, how awesome. Like, is this like this is so surreal. Such a cool feeling. Like, I've always wanted to play for a national team. Like, always watched the USA team. I never thought I could play for Fiji, so it's like really a true blessing. I didn't think at that young I would achieve all that.
Well, there's still time to achieve a lot more, and it usually takes time for particularly people of your age to adapt to international football. However,
Mm-hmm.
you did take it like a duck to water. A hat trick on your debut against Vanuatu.
Yep.
That was in the OC Women's Nations Cup. Am I right?
Yep. Yep.
Yes. Did you expect such a start to walking
No, I
into those
didn't.
28-year-olds as just a 16-year-old and to walk onto that pitch and score a hat trick at the first time of asking?
I was 15 at the time. But no, I did not expect any of that. I thought I would sit the bench. I thought I would like maybe what
Mm.
after maybe the 70th minute I'll be put into the game. But during practices, like sometimes there's a good A group and like a B group.
Mm.
I was like kind of in the A group a lot, and I was like really confused because they are older than me. They have much more experience. I'm just like I felt like I'm just a little girl compared to all them. And then when he said I was starting, I was so shocked, which was crazy. We're in Latoka is where we played that tournament. So I had all my nani, my nana, so my grandma and grandpa. My dad was there, and I had so much family there. So it was so awesome for them to see my first game, and then to score a hat trick was like unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
You do
Uh,
have an incredible goal record though so far. I mean, I've seen a couple of different numbers though. I think the most trustworthy one I have is 19 games, 12 goals. Is that the right one?
I think it's 15 goals.
15 goals, is it? There was a
Yeah,
few numbers thrown around. I didn't know which one to believe. So
yeah,
it's an incredible start. But you've got World Cup qualifiers upcoming. You're selected again
yes,
to get
sir.
into the squad. It's actually at the end of this month. Am I right? You've got
Yeah,
Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, and New Caledonia.
tough
What
group.
what do you expect? Or well, we know what you want. You want to win the
Yeah,
group. Are you? Do you expect to win the group, or I know it's a
yeah,
tough
heck
group.
yeah. Oh, I do. Seeing like our squad list picked. I was excited to see a lot of our old girls
Hmm.
from 2018 put back into the squad. I think our last coach, she favored a little of the younger players more. So it was difficult playing with them, not knowing, like I would come maybe a week before, 2 weeks before camp or before the tournament, and they don't really know my style of play.
Hmm.
So that was hard these past few years, and I didn't have a good relationship with the coach. So then, but like seeing our new squad and then some of the girls, it just got announced just a few days ago that I was coming. So they were all super happy to have me back, and I'm just so excited to be back with them. And we're actually playing at the same field that I scored the hat trick on. So
Hopefully, it's a good omen. Then you can get another one.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
um,
as you said, it's a tough group. Do you believe that Fiji could make it to a World Cup?
heck yeah, I think so. We've had so many chances and we just fail in the final. I think we just got to put with this new coach. I really like
Hmm.
her, how she spoke to me and everything. I think we could definitely win this group. We just have to play every game like it's the final. I would say Papua New Guinea is always going to be a tough match for
Hmm.
us, but it goes back and forth. We win some, they win some. So
So, is it a similar format to the men's? Do you have to qualify for your group and then your knockout rounds to
I think
make the
so.
World Cup? And is it just the one place that goes?
No. So we're playing here. The 27th will be our first game in Fiji. We have three matches, and then there's a separate group. They're playing in New
Hmm.
Caledonia, or not New Caledonia, Solomon Islands.
Yeah.
And then I think the winner of each group will play in New Zealand in April.
Okay. And is it one team overall from Oceania that makes it to the World Cup?
I think two
Is
from
it
Oceania.
two for the women one? Is it? 'Cause I
I
know
hope
there's
so.
one for the men and one goes to the Interconfederation playoff.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite sure how it worked with the women's game.
Me either. I know it was last year or the last qualifiers. It was the two teams. Two teams got to
Okay.
go. So this New Zealand and Papua New Guinea, but they had to play another intercontinental round,
Okay, yeah.
and so they didn't qualify. I think it might be similar for us to go that same route, but I hope not. Like I hope.
Well, yeah, let's hope it's Fiji that gets through. It's just
Yeah.
that obviously uh, New Zealand tend to be the powerhouses of sport down in
Mm.
Oceania. Have you got
They,
what it takes to overturn and be David versus Goliath?
yeah, I think if we, it takes a lot. They're given every resource or every workout gym equipment they need.
Hmm.
Sometimes, like when I first went, we used bags and sticks, sand to train with. We're using all the resources we have like around us. So I don't think, I'm not going to say that should define us at all, but I think we have the capability of winning them if we stick as a team, play. I think we should have been in camp a little longer than what we're going to be in right now, kind of
Hmm.
very soon to come up. But with the new coach coming in and everything, I think we've got it. A lot of the girls we've all played together for since the 2018 Nations Cup, and before that or after that in 2022 we played and we beat Papua New Guinea and New Caledonia, which was awesome. Um, New Zealand's always gonna be tough though, so
They're perennial winners of the region. Um,
yeah,
but Oceania itself is progressing a lot in football in recent times. They've just launched their professional men's football league
yeah.
across
So
several of the islands. Do you hope that one day it could be the same for the women's game?
yes, I hope so. I hope next year maybe. Like I hope they can see like the progress and all the
Hmm.
outlook that they're getting from the men's side. Like women deserve it too. Like we had a better FIFA ranking than the men's team. How come we're
Yeah.
not given that same opportunity? Kind of sucks. Like it's unfortunate. But they deserve it. Like the girls there, been they've been in camp so many times. Some of them have had kids too. Like they don't want to leave their island. They don't want to leave
Hmm.
their home. So like to have a professional team there, they have resources. If the men can do it, why can't, women do it?
Well, hopefully the men's pro league is such a success that it will encourage the OFC and FIFA to help
Yeah.
push the women's game in the area. Um,
Do you
I
hear that?
actually haven't got many more questions to ask you, to be honest. Um, so, is there anything else you want to cover? Any last words for the listeners?
You can watch all our games live and free on FIFA Plus.
Oh,
It's
fantastic, fantastic. Yeah, FIFA
all
Plus for the listeners, it's absolutely free. You can go online and watch it. It's got games from all over the world. I'm currently watching pretty much all the Pro League games on there at
it's way
stupid times in the
better.
morning.
I Ours it'll be a 12-hour difference when we go. So if our game's at 7, it'll be 7 a.m. for you,
Yes,
which is
it's unbelievable. I'm up at 5 tomorrow morning to watch the Bula FC, so that'll be
yeah.
fun.
I know
Um,
it's cool seeing like their jerseys and all
mm.
their videos. Just the engagement, so it's awesome.
Yes, I keep checking, but I can't seem to get any merchandise on any of the websites yet. Hopefully that'll come out soon.
Same
Um,
with our gear too, like our custom. Sorry, this is so loud. Our window was open.
that's not a problem at all. Um, I think we'll call it there anyway. Is there have you got any socials you want to shout out before we finish up?
Shout out Bula FC.
Bula
Hey.
FC.
Shout out
Um,
my national team. Shout out all my family, friends. If your guys are in the UK, go watch the Leicester Riders. Number
the Leicester
21.
Riders.
Yes, basketball.
Oh,
Um,
okay, okay.
yeah.
Have you got an
Uh,
Instagram that you would like to plug?
yeah, I'm Trina Davis underscore.
Trina Davis underscore. I'll put that in the description of the video as well, anyway, just to
Mm,
make sure. Once again, Trina, thank you once again for coming on.
thank you.
This has been the Niche Football Podcast, and we'll see you at the next kickoff.